Have you decided on the team yet? Can you tell us?
Yeah, I've decided on the team. Liam's going to play. Toby's the unfortunate one to miss out, but he's really impressed everyone the way he's gone about his business. And I look at the team now and I think it's got great balance. And as I said, the guys are really ready and looking forward to tomorrow.
What made you go for Liam Dawson over Adil Rashid?
I think Liam's character is exceptional. I thought the way he bowled in India and the way he's performed throughout this season has been brilliant. And he'll obviously bring us a lot of control and a little bit of depth in terms of batting as well.
Does Rashid still have a future in red ball cricket?
Yeah, I'm sure he does. But this, as far as I'm concerned, it's making sure we look after what's ahead of us now and looking at this squad here and making sure that we got our heads on in terms of getting off to a good start.
And Gary Ballance, will he bat at 3?
Gary's going to bat at 3, yeah. The way he's played this year, the amount of runs he's scored, and when he's scored them has been excellent. So hopefully he's going to get off to a cracking start this week and put on a show for everyone and show that he's an international cricketer.
The decision to recall Gary Ballance, was that yours or the management's or both?
No, we had a selection meeting. It was the first time I'd ever done it, and it was quite interesting. But that's what we decided. They were looking at our top 7. They're the best 7 batters in the country, and that's really exciting to see that we're in a position now where we can go out and play and show what we can do.
He's scored a lot of his runs this season at 4 and 5. Are you happy? You're confident he's going to be strong enough? He's going to be okay to go at 3?
Yeah, I am. He's had his success in an England shirt when he has batted at 3. So his game's in good order. He's played really well throughout the season, and he does look a different player to last time he represented England. And I know the sort of person he is, and I'm sure determined to show everyone that he's capable to perform well at this level.
And finally, from me, what sort of style of Test cricket can we expect from England under Joe Root? Are you going to continue that aggressive style we've seen from Owen Morgan?
Yeah, of course it's a different format, and at times that might not allow it, but I'd like to think so. Yeah, I think I want things to be quite natural in terms of the way I'll go about things, and like to think I'm quite proactive in my approach to batting and cricket. So hopefully that will rub off on the rest of the lads and the way we go about things out on the field.
Take a couple more.
Joe, when you walk out through the long room tomorrow, your dad, MCC member, he's going to be there. How's that moment going to be for you?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be very special. Been fortunate enough to experience that before on a number of occasions, and I'm sure it'll be an emotional time for him as proud dad as well.
And just overall, how do you feel the eve of a Test match now? What are your thoughts?
I'm just extremely excited. As I said, it's felt like forever since I was appointed all those months ago, and to finally it be around the corner and to get the opportunity to lead the side out tomorrow, I'm ecstatic and just want to get out there.
Do you think you've changed? Because it's been a long time since you've been given the captaincy.
I wouldn't necessarily have changed too much. I've obviously had to think about a few different things, but in terms of who I am, I'd like to think that I've just been myself.
Joe, I'd just like to ask you, not necessarily from cricket, maybe from cricket, but from other sports, which sort of captains have you admired growing up, and maybe anyone's leadership, or who did you look to when you were growing up?
I think naturally you relate to cricket and look at previous England captains, guys like even Steve Waugh, Michael Vaughan, Nasser Hussain. They're obviously guys I grew up watching, and it's sort of an obvious obvious captain to look up to. In terms of other sports, I love football and golf, and as a Sheffield United fan, probably Chris Morgan being the most aggressive captain you probably can think of, but as what a legend Sevi Ballesteros was in terms of Ryder Cup captain as well.
And I just want to ask you as well, you must be very proud of your own Test average at the moment, up over 50. How are you going to get that balance right? Because sometimes the pressure, actually things you've got to think about might have to fall by the wayside in terms of captaincy and the extra things you've got to think about.
I don't really look at it like that. I just see as every time you go out to bat, you've got an opportunity to affect the game and either wrestle the momentum back in your side's favour or take it even further away from the opposition. So that approach won't change in terms of my batting. I'd like to think I'll go about things pretty much exactly the same and just look to make sure that I contribute as much as I can in that department.
And how well do you think you might sleep tonight? You're a good sleeper, and generally before a Test match, is there more things to think about this time?
No, I'm normally a terrible sleeper, if I'm being honest, but I'm sure I'll be quite tired by the end of today, and I'll get some good Zeds in.
Last one from James. You done?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks,
Thank you very much,
well.
guys.